we in this presentation we are going to talk about the environmental impact on the tourism in Mexico. And well, the root of this problem lies in that we produce a lot of garbage every day, and this affects the place where we live in, but also affects the touristic parts such as beaches, etc., because the pollution manages to get there. And well, this is a problem in which we have to take part in the solution. And further in this presentation, we are going to talk specifically about the points in the subject and a feasible solution for this problem.
First, it is important to understand the tourism in Mexico. Mexico is one of the most important countries in this industry. It is placed as the 7th most visited country by tourists in the world, and this happened because of its diversity in many aspects, like the culture. We can see different things like nature or different cultures, history, and other things that promote the tourism in Mexico is the environment. We can find different environments in the north and desert, forest, and it's very variety.
Well, like Alejandro said, tourism in Mexico is vital for the economy. As the Secretary General of the OECD, Jose Angel Guerri, said that it's vital for the economy because it represents the 8.5% of the gross domestic product. Well, because this means like a really important for economy, the government is not concerned about how to use these resources. Mexico is known because its biodiversity and their beautiful landscapes. And as the Pope say, the problem is moral because we are not respecting nature. We are just using it as a way to obtain benefits towards ourselves. In this area, tourism infrastructure is always destroying natural habitats. This affects everything because ecosystems are interrelated. So if we destroy one ecosystem, the next ecosystem is going to be affected, which means the loss of biodiversity. Most of the green areas are destined to airports, golf courses, hotels, water parks, or zoos, without any lack of responsibility towards these areas.
Okay, so as we have already said, tourism represents an important part of Mexico's economy. But what comes with tourists? Garbage, a lot of garbage. Nowadays, many beaches in Mexico are being polluted by thousands of products that are being wasted on the coast. It is estimated that 80% of all the garbage comes directly from the land, and the other 20% is directly from discharges to the sea. What we can find nowadays on the beach: sunglasses, bottles of plastic, wrappings, toys, among many other items, are all these products that people just put there, and they are really affecting the ecosystem in general because, for example, the wildlife. Many animals are being affected because they think that plastic pieces are food, so they ingest them, so they die. And also, this garbage produces like chemicals that can be really bad for humans. So this causes swimmers or tourists to be ill.
Well, the the governments and international organizations are now moving and changing like this promotion of the tourism, and this is one of the like global solution to promote the ecological tourism. This consists basically on going to places, to nature places where you make like more related with nature activities. I don't know, maybe visiting this forest or walking in the nature, but being more eco-friendly to avoid the damage to these ecosystems and don't damage them. In fact, to support them and relate with them.
Well, as the Pope said, the environmental problem has come to a magnitude in which it's a responsibility of everyone. So how can we be part of the solution? Like when we are going on vacation, we can search for an eco-friendly hotel, or make sure that our activities are not putting in danger some species, that most of the things we're going to take part of do not damage nature, and be as kind with it as possible. This may seem like small solutions to a huge problem, but in fact a lot of small solutions, a lot of small actions come and that are coming together become a big solution.
And well, as my partner said, here's a text of the Pope that, in a quick summary, says the same thing: that without caring what we live, we have that common responsibility of taking care of our environment. And this is, well, the interesting part is that, as I said, everyone has this responsibility, no matter what you believe. And to summarize about this, we know that Mexico is a beautiful location for tourism with awesome landscapes and an enormous wildlife. And we have to preserve these kind of spaces because a lot of this pollution and garbage we produce are our fault. So we have to participate by choosing ecological places to visit them, and also to spread awareness about the problem, about how we pollute our planet. And these are the sources, and thank you for your attention.